Bob Enjoyer is back. Who is Bob Enjoyer, you may ask? I don't know. I don't think anybody knows apart from Bob Enjoyer himself. But it's been a few months, and one thing I can tell you is this guy is definitely a top player. We saw him. I think we see him beat a couple of the like top players like Revnak and Julian. Gives them really good games, if not. So definitely like at least a 2100 elo player, and just kind of secret. It's just kind of all one big secret. No idea who this guy is, but we know it's a top player. I still think it's Keister. I'm going with Keister because Bob Enjoyer is a Dutch main, and Keister was definitely a Dutch main. So I think it's a secret little Keister, but who is a very top player. And I'm not going to say a top 10 player because I get lamed for saying that. So I'm going to say this person, Bob Enjoyer, is a top 11 player. Yeah. Have some of that. I'll get flamed for that as well. Look how beautiful that gold mine is, by the way. Holy hell, look at that beautiful gold mine. God, I always say this is like the best looking RTS game out there. It really is.
Klar.
Peter Brunel. So Bob Enjoyer is back, baby. Let's go. 2100 elo player at least. Let's see what they have up their sleeve. I was about to say he, but we don't know. It could be a she. Going up against a Chinese player, I believe. Again, no idea what that says, but the people in the comments will always tell me, which I love. Sometimes it's anime girls, anime waifu is hot. Sometimes it's some like Chinese proverb, which is like really full of wisdom and stuff. But hey, so it could be Winnie the Pooh. I don't know. Picking up 4 cows though, which is really, really nice. 50 XP there as well. So all of this livestock comes on this side of the map. So he's been a busy boy. And he's picked up a nice amount of livestock. That's 5 cows he's got and 1 goat. And don't forget, Chinese villages act as livestock buildings as well. So they, like an hacienda, livestock can go on them and they will slowly fatten up. Picking up 35 food here. This guy's a high elo as well. So this game's going to be an absolute banger. This Chinese player is a very, very high elo. I think we've seen this guy on the channel before, actually, and he was probably playing China as well. So one interesting thing going on right now, there's 0 TPs right now. 0 starting TPs. No monastery, church, anything like that. But we are seeing double Age 1 cards. That is interesting. So he's going for 2 Age 1 cards without a TP. Now, that's risky because you're going to struggle. I think by the time you age up, you're not going to have a card ready to go in Age 2. Unless you pick up a big XP treasure. I was just about to say, that was almost a big XP treasure. There is a big XP treasure over here. You will get some decent amount of XP for killing these brigands. But you're not going to have a shipment ready to go. So it's very, very... I mean, yes, it's very greedy, but is it good? We'll have to wait and see. And that's a lot of villagers on gold. That is a lot of villagers on gold. Interesting. What is he doing here? He's literally got no villagers. 0 villagers building this summer palace right now. Going for the French allies. Okay, so TX port comes in second. That's going to give him the food. There it comes. So he's going to get the food crates, which is about 400 food. I think it's 300. And then the Summer Palace also gives about 400 food. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this could be very, very clever. Look at this. He's got no villagers building this Summer Palace. So yes, it's going to be very, very slow. But don't forget he went for the villager card first, which is 3 villagers, which helped him age up a bit quicker as well than normal. And this is all going to come together really nicely. The reason he's got all of these villagers on gold is because he's going to get the French consular allies for the food tech, and he's going to get the Summer Palace food. And I think he's just going to age up without relying on 700 coin here. So There I was talking about 2 age 1 cards is a bit, I'm not really sure about that. But I'll tell you what, this is looking pretty nice right now. It looks like he might be eating a couple of the livestock here. There comes the... Is it only 300 food now? I think they might have nerfed it and now it's 300 food instead of 400. Yeah, eating some livestock now. And look at this. Wow, look at this. He's going to get enough gold. He's continually built villagers throughout this. Bob and Joy are coming in with 4 hussars, though. That is nice. Are we going to see the sentry pop here? No. He's managed to get the age up. There it is. As long as the age up starts, there it goes. Diplomatic Intrigue is his first card in age 3 as well. So it was a slow age 2, but it was a pretty quick age 3. It was, I think, around the 6-minute mark, maybe just before 6 minutes, which is pretty good. He's going up with 22 villagers. Don't forget, because of that first shipment, the northern refugees, that gave him 3 villagers, right? Normally, when you ship T-Export first, you don't get those 3 villagers. So this is a nice, greedy way of going up at a decent time and having some decent eco behind it as well. So fantastic start here from China. Something new, something a little bit different, a little bit spicy, and we love a bit of spice on this channel. I only bring you the best spices, boys. And I hunt them down, baby. So Bob and Joy are really sticking to his guns here. Only just getting that 3rd bank down now. And because of the diplomatic intrigue, he's able to get musketeers out at 7 minutes, even whilst being harassed this entire time. This is a nice build order. I like this build order. Dutch going for some pikes here, but what do those pikes achieve right now? That feels like a waste. Looks like he went for the 1 bank wagon, then 700 wood, and now 8 pikemen. So he's only gone for the 3 banks. So obviously, like, when you do the 5 hussar start, you go for the 2 bank semi. So you build 1 bank, and then you send the bank wagon, and with the 400 wood from the age up, you get a stable and a couple of houses. But yeah, not followed it up with too much greed here. And the musketeers are walking down, and Dutch is nowhere near aging up. And, oh, this villager, I thought that was by accident. I thought that villager was walking forward by accident, but no, that is a man on a mission, and he's building a monastery. This build just gets weirder and weirder, and I'm all for it. Using these hussars to get some nice big boy treasures. There's 115 XP. He will take that. Scribbled orders from the Light Brigade, and it's going to be followed up by a saber from the Light Brigade. So the Light Brigade really fell here, didn't they? And a village. Wow. What is going on? What is going on with this build? A monastery going down. He's still on the Brick Consulate. He aged up with the Confucian Academy. That's going to give him all of these skirms that are down here. The Step Riders come from the Summer Palace here. As do those Chukinus. And what's he just shipped there? Oh, he just shipped 7 hand mortars, but he was supposed to ship it from the village. But these things are really slow as well. Imagine if they just came out of the village right now. That would be a big problem for Dutch. He's got a nice herd in here, so this herd is going to be useless here. He's not going to be able to herd that in time. Nice. Sees some hussars. And wow, we have repentant Manchus coming in from the monastery. Look at this. He's got most of his villagers on gold. I love this. Wow, this build order has been so crazy so far. The cheeky pikeman trying to go for some stealth sieging here. And that could work out. That could work out. You know, just sieging down 1 village here would be really, really devastating for China. He'd get pop capped really, really heavily. And look at this. 4 Manchus. 4 Manchus he's just made. These things are not cheap. 220 gold. He's made Manchus. I love the hand mortars as well, because that's gonna force the fight to come to him, which means the Manchus don't have to run around, dive around. He's gonna have to dive these hussars in. And look what he has. Manchus This is such a checkmate move here from the Chinese player. But that's a lot of huzzas. That is a lot of huzzas coming in. He's still in H2. This is such a problem. And surely he went to dive the huzzas and he didn't see the Manchus. Now he sees the Manchus. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. So he has to leg it, rely on TC5, Minutemen, skirmishers, just everything to deal with those repentant Manchus. Wow, now intervention coming in and it's giving him a load of red coats on top of all of this. The Hussars are fighting valiantly, but I don't know. There's a lot of skirmishes here as well. Dutch are stuck in H2 right now. It's 10.5 minutes. What have Dutch been doing the entire time? He has managed to siege down a village, which is really nice. And just like I said, that will pop cap him. But he's lost a lot of stuff here as well. These hand mortars are being a menace right now. I always say this is such a good unit. Not only do they act as a culverin, they act as a mortar as well. So they're essentially two artillery pieces for one. Yes, they are weaker than culverins and mortars at doing both the job, but they're a good jack of all trades. You can't go wrong with that. And look at this, like I said, he forces the fight to come to him. The TC goes down. A bank's about to go down. He can't dive these hussars in. He just can't. Oh, he's scrounging to get TC back up and running again. And this is looking really, really good for China right now. The scores are still really, really close, though. Hand mortars, they've got a nice unpack animation. Very, very quick. They've got a nice pack animation as well. And Dutch, Bob Enjoyer, he's stuck now in H2 again. He's shipping 700 coin. He's on 2 banks. Looking pretty risky. And these skirms are going to try and bully now these units. Maybe this is his opportunity to get back into this game. Almost all the hand mortars go down. They're not going to be a problem anymore. 5 pikemen on the way for Bob Enjoyer. He's also trying to age up behind this, but look at this! 5 meteor hammers are incoming, as are some Bosniaks! 3 Bosniaks coming in to join the party as well. This is the power of the monastery. He was able to get repentant Manchus and Bosniaks, 2 absolutely insane mercenary units. So that monastery, wow, what a monastery this is. When have you ever seen China make Bosniaks? What a freaking insane build. Like a very weird and new build. And on top of that, he's making weird units as well. You love to see it. You love to see it. One hand mortar here. Gonna be just trying to be a massive nuisance. It looks like they do 80 siege damage apiece. Again, it will slowly but surely take the bank down. Slowly but surely. And now incoming a flying crow. That's going to be even more of a problem to deal with. Got gold mines on this side of the map. So plenty of gold to go round. Can't fit all of his villagers on one mine, though. 25 villagers on gold. The flying crow comes in now. This thing has some serious siege attack as well. And what does Dutch have? He is in H3, aged up quick. But and look, this bank's gonna go down. And there's nothing he can do about it. He's rebuilding a market. He does have one market, but for some reason he's rebuilding a market. I don't know. No Reuters right now. He's making halberdiers. He does have Reuters in his deck, so I'm not sure why he's deciding to go for halberdiers. Maybe he wants to siege. Okay, there they come. They will do some mean damage to the Hussar, or to the Cav rather. But look, the Bosniaks are getting stuck in. The villagers are getting mauled right now. Is this going to be the GGs? 3K score down. Can he make a comeback from here? There's mercenaries everywhere. This is the weirdest China death ball I have ever seen, but a China ball nonetheless. Cav diving in. He needs to kill everything. We'll have access to more Minutemen, but he can't afford it right now. You build that market, sell some food, and get some Minutemen, but I don't think that's even going to matter right now. He's running to the trees. There's just too many skirms, too many of these redcoats. And the Bosniaks are hot on his tail. Silver promotion for a Bosniak right there. Look at this, 49 hand attack. Absolute animal. More halberdiers coming in, but I think when all the pikes go down, that is going to be GG. And wow, what a fantastic game there. Bob and Joy are coming back. Comfortable in H2, but did he stay in H2 just a little bit too long? Was it too many hussars? Unfortunately, didn't catch this villager building this stuff over here as well. Not really sure. Maybe he misjudged what China were trying to do. Maybe he thought they were trying to go for an industrial build or something like that. But Bob and Joy is back, baby. One of the best Dutch players in the game. But this China player is not messing about. Damn, what a game that was. Northern refugees into T-Export. Crazy game. Like I said, there's some really good Chinese players out there. Look at all resources gathered. Damn. Bob and Joy are definitely enjoying the more resources there. Oh, wow. I'm so happy I caught that game. That was the most random Chinese build I've ever seen. Wow, what a fantastic game. Repentant Manchus, repentant Bosniaks. God damn, I love this game sometimes. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one, and I will catch you in the next game. Peace.